Evergreen niches are amazing because if you find enough of them and create lots of designs for them, they can help you build up a consistent monthly income all throughout the year. And what makes them even better is that, especially during Q4, their demand spikes really high. And to help you out, I thought I'd take you along today on my niche research process and show you how I would go about finding new evergreen niches or evergreen design ideas to build up that monthly consistent income. So I'm going to do the research today in PODCS, and I'm using the professional product research tab, which you can find over here in the Merch by Amazon section. Basically, this is going to show us the best sellers on Merch by Amazon, ranked from lowest BSR to highest. But rather than looking through the best sellers, what we're going to do is we're going to type in a minimum bestseller rank right here, and you could just type in a random number that is somewhere between 100k and 500k, because we want to find evergreen niches, and not all evergreen niches have designs with really low BSRs. So for example, let's look for 333,333. Just why not? Because most people would look at a round number. Maybe we'll find something different and with less competition if we type in a weird number like that. So I'm going to take it slow here and actually take you a bit more into my mind of what I think when I see these designs. First of all, we can see lots of different niches right here. The first design that stood out to me is this one with the bicycles. Now, the cycling niche is obviously quite big and well known. It's not under the radar in a sense, but that design is quite a unique and interesting design style, and it's doing pretty well. So what I sometimes just do, rather than trying to find evergreen niches, I just look at design styles like this. I take the inspiration, I download a set of vehicles or hobby related objects, and I recreate that design style for other niches. And oftentimes those designs do really well for me, because whilst someone's done this for the cycling niche, maybe no one has done this for the motorbiking niche before, or for the unicycle niche. You know, that's another type of cycling. If it works here for cycling, it will also work elsewhere. So that's already a first idea in terms of an evergreen design that we can use. Once you've found one, you can also click this little heart symbol right here to add it to your favorites, so you can come back to it later and you don't lose this. Looking through the other shirts, we've got forklift design here. Maybe the forklift niche might be interesting. So I'll just write that down in a notepad, because what I'm going to do with the list of niches that I've found afterwards is I will go and validate them and check them for competition, which is something I discussed in my last video. If you missed that, that will definitely be handy to further help you with the evergreen niche research. We're just looking for ideas of new niches that we've not entered yet at this point. Let's tackle about science. So this is an interesting design because it is cross-niching tacos with science. And if that concept works for science, it will most definitely also work for other topics. One thing you could do here is we can click into this, copy the let's taco bout phrase, and head over to the Merch by Amazon tool, keywords analysis. This is going to be a further step to do evergreen research that you can do, you don't have to do it, but let's type that into here. Let's taco bout and hit search and see what this tool brings back. So the first thing is just the phrase itself. That's the highest search volume. And the second one is let's taco bout love. And this also has an indicator of the trend going up. This is actually in the home and kitchen section, so not clothing, but if there's interest for this search phrase, then it might also work on a t-shirt. We've got let's talk about Jesus, so you can see different ideas here and you can see the search volume attached to them. And sometimes right here you find an interesting phrase with quite a lot of search volume, but not as much competition if you then actually type it into Amazon or you check it for competition on something like Merch Informer. So this is definitely handy to look into. What you need to watch out for is just the search volume. The trend is quite interesting, and which category it's in, because it's not always related to t-shirts. This keyword research tool can be really handy to get more ideas for designs or ways to spin an existing sentence and apply it to a different niche. But heading back to our product research page, what else have we got here in terms of niches? Basketball with a heartbeat, that's really cool. Once again, a design style that I've recommended before. This is really easy to execute and you can quickly apply it to lots of different niches. You don't have to find a perfect evergreen niche. Sometimes just using a concept like that can work well. So let's add that to our favorites. We've got otters are awesome. So maybe otters, I'll write that down on my list on the other screen to look into otters. Another cool design example right here with the sort of human evolution, and the end is a piano player that has lots of potential to be scaled out. Easily distracted by maps. Now this one, I think the sentence easily distracted by might be trademarked. I've typically stayed away from that. But it says maps, and what sort of hobby does that allude to? Let's look into this. All right, it's about a geography teacher. So this is actually quite a cool term that we could look further into. So let's save geography teacher and also have a double check how many results there are for that niche. Might be a cool teaching sub niche, and as you can see by the bestseller rank history, this is definitely an evergreen design that just sells all year around. It sort of jumps up and down, but overall it has a median BSR of 500,000. So easily distracted by maps, that's one I'm definitely going to look into in terms of the niche attached to it. Scrolling down further, there is two designs right here which look interesting to me. So we've got keep calm and avoid getting a concussion. And I have no idea what this silhouette is. It looks like some sort of dancing. Let's open this up in a new tab and see what sort of niche is attached to it, because maybe it's a small niche that's a bit under the radar that not a lot of people are aware of. Never know. And we've also got the aerospace engineer right here, which once again I'll save that or open it in a new tab and have a closer look into that, because it's sort of a certain type of engineer, so it could be a cool little niche, and the design looks really nice, so might be really fun to design for as well. Looking at the first one right here, this is related to color guard by the looks of it, which I don't know what it is, so I'm just going to type it into Google, and Google is showing us that color guards do swing flags, or have to do with sort of dancing with flags, and flag spinning it's also called. So there's already like a new keyword that you could be using in your listings if it's not trademarked, and color guard might be something interesting to look into. I still play with blocks. That is a very common design. I've seen that a lot to do with car enthusiasts. Right, the next design idea that I found that could work really well for a lot of evergreen niches is this one over here. I need ramen with an empty battery, so people feel energized not just by food but by anything that they love and feel passionate about. So whether it says ramen, donuts, pizza, or it says, I don't know, cycling, gaming, anything that people feel passionate about, put it into there. Maybe also add a nice little graphic into the battery. So if you say cycling, maybe put a bicycle into the battery to take it a step further. This is definitely a design that I would just recreate. I'd sit down for a day, make one template and create like 40-50 different options for it. Typically over time, a few of them will start selling. So this is really the sort of approach you have to take. Try and find new ideas for interesting niches or hobbies that you haven't seen before. Write them all down so you can check them for competition afterwards, and also look out for interesting design ideas. That's literally what I do on a weekly basis, to find new niches or new design ideas, and it's been working for me for the past 3 years. So if you replicate this process, it's really not that complex or difficult. You don't have to find the perfect golden niche every time you sit down. Just find some niches that are relatively low competition, that have some decent BSRs, especially if you upload to more marketplaces than just one, then your possibility of getting sales in the long run is definitely there. So just to quickly show you what the niches came back with on the Merge Informer competition checker, the niches I found earlier and wrote down. We've got airspace engineer with a B, which is okay. We've got color guard with a C, not the best rating. Geography teacher came back with an A, so that's probably the first niche that I would look further into in terms of design ideas. Forklift is a D, so probably ignore that one. And otter got an F. Way too many total products online, so the otter niche is too crowded, too competitive. So there you go. That's literally just been 20 minutes of niche research, and we've probably found like one or two that are worth entering or creating some designs for. If you do the same yourself and you spend some time every day doing this as a habit, then you're definitely going to find some evergreen niches and design ideas so you can build up your monthly income consistently. If you found this video useful, then you will definitely also benefit from watching this one next, where I share an easy trick with you of how to find new trends and high potential evergreen niches.